Okay. So we're going to do an entry to Ashi from the ground. We went over this some point last week. All right. Remember, guys, you want to be inside. You don't want a guy inside on you, inside position on you. He's already basically passing my guard. He's just a step ahead of me, so I need to adjust my body accordingly. So if he's working inside, just frame out on the knee, get your body back inside, get this leg back inside. Okay, it's just like hand fighting. Basically, you're foot fighting for inside position. So once I establish inside position, I want to control this distance as well. Whether it be by framing the guy, if the guy's kind of crowding me, you can frame off him, scoot away. You could kick out on the leg. Again, control the distance. Now with this one, I'm going to scoot in. Again, inside control, inside position with my foot. The other leg is tucked. Now I'm going to grab behind the back of his knee, guys. You want to hug the knee. It's important, guys, that you hide the elbow. We talked about this. Don't grab, hug the knee with your elbow exposed. He will pull up on the elbow and strip that. So you want to hide the elbow inside your own knee. You want to hug behind the knee, okay? Basically, I'm shin to shin. This hand now is going to post in front of the thigh. I'm going to fall to my side, not back. As I fall to my side, I want to elevate this leg. So as I fall, remember guys, I'm pulling this in. As we fall to the side, I want to pull this leg to the outside. Okay, again, this hand's in front of the thigh. At this point, even before, I'm going to bring my hips up into Ashi position. Stay up. So again, guys, inside. Stop putting your hand there. It's bothering me. Okay. Inside. Control this range here. Don't let the guy crowd you. Frame off the leg. Use your bottom leg. Get that distance. When it's your time to go, scoot in. You want to grab behind the knee. Elbow tucked. Shin to shin. This leg is just folded underneath. Just like when we sit up. This hand's posted in front of the thigh. Fall to your shoulder. As I fall to my shoulder, I'm going to elevate this leg. As I fall to my shoulder, I'm going to elevate the leg. As his hands touch the floor, I want the hands on the floor. I'm going to slide this leg down, and I bring my hips up. Okay. Since we're doing gi, this foot needs to be in line with the hip. You can't bring it over. In line with the hip. This foot is in the opposite leg, behind his hamstring. Pinching my knees together. Now, if this ankle is there, I want to take it with me. So, as he's coming back up, I make his hands fall to the ground. As he's coming back up, I'm going to look for the ankle. If I could take the ankle, for sure he will fall. Okay, I can still make him fall, but he has some balance here. He has better balance here. Okay, that is why I have this foot behind this leg. If the foot is over here, as I'm trying to knock him over, he can step back, and it's going to be more difficult. Okay, so that's why you have this foot to the opposite side. I'm going to hip up, bring him over. My knees stay pinched together. Make sure your foot is over the hip. Now, I can start working the Achilles lock. I need to get a grip. I need to get over the leg. Now, ideally, as he's falling, I want to get over the leg. Okay? I can still obviously get it this way, but as he's falling, I'm looking to come inside. I could push the knee out. I could bring my hips out. I want to get my hand up high on my chest. Not low, hand up high on the chest. Now I could always scoop back in. I need to get his toes bending backwards. He is going to boot his foot, for sure, to counter the Achilles lock. Okay? I have no Achilles lock here. Okay? I need to get his toes back. So make sure you're back high up on the foot. This is where I want to tuck my elbow in. Tuck the elbow in, then fall to the shoulder. Then fall to the shoulder, and this is where I start to look over my shoulder. Try to look, as far as you can, and arch. Let's take a look at the whole thing. So again, control the distance. You want to be inside. Don't allow the guy to be on center inside of you. Frame. Control that distance. Get your foot back inside. I'm shin to shin. This leg is tucked. This hand's going to grab and pull that knee to you. Elbow is hidden, not exposed, or you can rip. This hand's in front of the thigh. I'm going to fall to my shoulder, elevate the leg. I want his hands on the floor. As we fall to the shoulder, elevate. I want his hands on the floor. Bring your hips up. I'm looking for this ankle. As he's coming up, go down. As he's coming up, I'm looking for this ankle. If he can't grab it, take the gi pins. But I'm looking for the ankle. I'm going to hip up. He goes. This is where I'm already looking to get my grip as he's falling. To make adjustments, hip out, push the knee out, hand up high on the chest. You can always come back in. Now I got to get the toes back. So make sure you're higher up on the foot. You tuck your elbow before you fall to your shoulder. Tuck your elbow. Now fall to your shoulder. From here, I will look straight over to this wall here, as far as I can go. In order for him to try to counter this, guys are going to boot the foot. He's going to clear this foot and get his hips over. Okay. What he's going to look to do next is bring this leg, swim it inside. And he's going to look to come up on me. Whether he grabs the back of my head or a gi, he's going to come up and try to get me out. That is what the guy is going to do. So once you knock the guy over, you have him on the run. Right now I'm attacking for an Achilles lock. He's going to boot the foot. You know, with gi, he doesn't have to worry about getting heel hooked. If he were to boot, I would be looking for heel hooks now. But since we're doing gi, we can't heel hook right now. So he boots the foot. He pushes the foot off the hip, brings his rear end over my foot. He's going to look to swim this leg in first. Inside position. Whether he grabs the back of my head or a gi, he's going to pull himself up over me. And come them out. So, knowing that, I'm going for the Achilles lock. I know he's going to boot. I know he's going to try to clear this foot. So, as he's clearing, comes over, I'm going to bring this leg over to the hip. I'm going to come behind the back of the knee and slide my bottom leg out. Okay? I still can get the Achilles lock here, but I need to keep his hips away. So once we have this thing locked up, I'm going to bring my feet to the hips. So my feet are going to go to the hips. Fall to the shoulder, same thing. Okay? So that's one. So again, we're here. He boots the foot, clears the leg, brings his rear end over my foot. This inside leg is going to come over to the hip. I'm going to come behind the knee, lift, and I'm going to get my bottom knee out, or bottom foot out rather. From here, you're going to bring your legs together. Now, again, my feet are going to go to the hips, just like so. Same way you're finishing this. Remember, you're higher up on the foot. You're going to tuck, fall to the shoulder. Only difference is I'm keeping his hips away as I arch over. Okay. So we're back to here again. He does the same thing. He boots the foot. He brings his rear end over my foot. This leg's going to come over. Okay, this time, back of the knee, get my leg out, and I'm going to invert. Now guys, it's important that you control the knee line. This is no good. There's too much space for him to wiggle on, Mike, but there's too much space for him to wiggle his leg out. I need to stay tight. Keep the knee tight to your body. I'm not staying here. I'm going to be walking my body back on him. Again, guys, the knee is to your chest. Hug it. I'm going to fall across him. If the leg is here, I'm just going to grab the foot Guys are they're gonna defend that way. If I can get this foot and fall, okay, once we get to here, then figure four to the outside, I'm gonna keep my grips. Guys, I wanna grab the heel. If I can control the heel, I can control his knee line. In order for him to skip a knee bar, he has to change the angle or the direction of his knee. If I can control the heel, he can't do that. You lock your hands like you're going for a rear strangle, and here I hip and finish. Again, the figure four is on the top side. It's not wrong to fall the other way. This way I fell across him. By falling across him, I'm taking the bottom leg out of play. He can't use it to try to counter my knee bar. Is it wrong to fall the other way? No. But the bottom leg's going to be in play. So what I mean by that is, okay, he went over, we're here, we come inside, I get my bottom leg out, I start to invert, and I'm already sitting back on him. Again, guys, I'm hugging his knee to my body. Now, what I meant by that, guys, is it wrong to fall this way? Stay there. No. But the thing is, he used the top leg to start to push his body, change the direction of his knee, and wiggle out. That's why I fell across. Hug. I'm coming this way. If he's not defending this, just grab the top of the toes. Or grab the ball of the foot, I should say. And fall back with it. But more than that, he knows. So he's going to... Exactly. I'm going to start peeling this back. Taking the foot. Again, I'm falling across the body. So my figure four is going to be on the top side. From here, guys, just take it like a rear strangle. And grab the heel. So he can't change the direction of his knee to skip. Then hip in to finish. We're going to do the same entry standing now of a collar tie. Again, guys, you want the guys, you need to off balance the guy, whether it be Ashi X guard, reverse X. You need to off balance the guy. You don't want him standing over you. With this one, we're in a collar tie up. Okay, the hand that's on top of the crease of the arm is going to go behind the hamstring. So I'm going to reach in. Behind the hamstring, but closer to the knee. I'm stepping in with the leg, the side that's grabbing the back of the neck. As I slide underneath them, I need to bring them over my shoulder. And it's going to be the shoulder that's grabbing the back of the neck. So he's going to go this way, Mike. I want his hands on the floor. So in this collar tie position, I'm stepping with the collar side, and I'm going to reach behind the back of his hamstring, closer to the knee, the back of the knee. So as I step, now I slide in, I bring him over. I want his hands on the floor to the same position. Same thing, guys. I'm looking for this leg. But if it's not there, as he comes up, just hip up and bring him over. We're in the same exact position again. Whereas I could go for my Achilles locks, knee bars. I could also use it as a sweep if I want. The elbow back. Just grab the gi pants for now. Just lift the leg. When I pick the leg up, he can't sit up. This leg, I can start to drive over and bring my knee to the floor and go around to his back. I could also, so we fell, I bring my elbow back, grab the pants, start to lift. I'm going to retract this leg, and I could always shoot my inside leg to knee on belly to pass. Guys, once we get to here, I'm already looking to go on the attack for this arm already. I'm already looking to open him up. I'm not satisfied with just passing and stopping. So, think pass and attack. not just pass. Okay, and then I'm happy about that. I want to put him away too. Okay, so let's take a look at that again. We'll do a standing. So this is a standing entry to Ashi for collar tie. Again, use this to bring him, this grip here, to bring him over your shoulder. You need the hands on the floor. So this hand is going to reach behind this leg. This leg steps in. As I step in, I'm going to slide in. Again, that's what I used to get his hands to the floor. Now, for sure, he's going to try to retain his balance. If this leg is here, great. If not, just keep going. Knees are pinched. Bring your elbow back. Take the pants, lift, retract this leg. I come in. Guys, right away, I'm not trying to scoop the head up. I'm going to keep a straight arm. Change the direction of his head. Misalign his spine. I'm not doing this. Stiff arm. And when I stiff arm, it's towards the top of part of the head. This arm is going to start to come under the elbow, open him up. I slide over. And I'm going to look to go for a straight arm lock here. Guys, from here, the way I finish this is I have to bring this elbow in. Okay, so once we lock this up, I have to bring this elbow in to finish this lock. So again, we passed, and we went right on the attack. Now just pass, and okay, we're good. Think attack, put him away. You know, so again, I got weight on him. I want to misalign his spine. I'm not scooping the head. And my arm is towards the top part of his head, not down here by his neck. His spine's misaligned. I'm already dropping my head. I'm going to come under the elbow, walking my hands forward. I'm already bringing my knee down. My shin's still across the body. My weight is on his arms. I'm here. I'm going to start to bring this in. You know, even if you were to bump me, let's say he bumped me, he's only going to go this way. You know, if this was happening and I realize that I'm getting rolled, you already have to start to create attacks. See, right now it's not too late, but it is too late. Okay, so as I'm going for this, just say he exploded. I'm going to already start to move my hips away. I'm trying to get my feet on his hips. And I already have him in a split guard right now. I already have his posture broken down. In this case, I could go for my Kimura. Okay, his head's down. Move plata. But my point again is, even if you're going for a finish on top and the guy explodes, as you're turning, you should be already putting yourself in a position to attack. And in this case, I just move my body weight, got my feet on the hips. And it puts me in an instant offensive guard, an attacking position. As opposed to just rolling and then, you know, as opposed to just, come here. You know, as opposed to just he goes, and here we go, and then we're, okay, now we're here. No, I have to be ready to go on the attack. Move your hips back, get at least 1 foot on the hip, and start to go on attack. Mike is putting his head down. Okay, again, I go for the omoplata, Kimura. In this case, I can start to invert. Inverted arm bar. But the point is, don't just stop. You wanna keep them on the defense. So let's just take it from the top. We want Ashi entry. You know, sometimes you need to find a way to engage the guy. Whether it be your takedowns aren't that good or his takedowns are better than yours. Okay, you have to find some way to get him engaged. Okay, so we're in a collar tie up. From here, guys, The hand on the crease of the elbow or on top is gonna reach behind the back of the leg. The hand that's on the neck, or that leg steps in. As I step, I reach. As I step, reach, the other leg is gonna slide through. As he comes up, hip up, stay tight, released, engaged. Bring your elbow back. I like to bring the leg up. I bring the leg up. That slows him down, gives me time to come up. So I kind of do a leg drag. From here, misalign the spine. I'm gonna walk my hand forward, open the elbow up. I still have my weight on him. I'm looking for this. What I wanna do is, I wanna bring my elbow in to finish this. But let's just say he starts to turn. I'm already moving my hips out. And look, instant offense. Right to the split guard. If he brings his head up, you're gonna come over the shoulder and go for the triangle. Guys, grab the shin. Guys, notice when I put the leg over the shoulder, you wanna bring your hips up. You don't wanna have your rear end sitting on the floor. So you wanna meet them up in the air, bring them in, grab your shin, get your angle under the arm. I would not put this foot on the floor because there's too much space for him to retract this elbow. So if I want to create my angle, keep my foot on the hip. I like to close this hole up, get my angle, try to bring the back of your knee over your shin or ankle. Drop down and finish. Guys, you're crunching. Hold the shin. The angle is what's important. So you're crunching, holding the shin, you're getting the angle. When you're coming over, you're flexing these toes back. And when you drop this leg down, it's not just down, it's down and out. This way. So you have 5 different things going on there. You're crunching, angle, shin, you're flexing these toes back. And as you drop this leg down, it's coming out to close the hole up even more. All right, so in that instance, again, he rolled me. I was going for the attack on top, but Mike kept his head up. That's triangle. Guy's gonna drop his head down for sure, though. You know, if he has any, if he's been around, he's not gonna keep his head up because he knows he's gonna get triangle. So when the guy drops his head down, I'll stay heavy with this leg. Now I can start to attack with the Kimura. Guys, again, I could go for the omoplata. I could invert here, move your head back. I'm going to let this arm go for now and not keep it in my armpit because it kicks on pretty quick. My point is, as I go to my knees, on my head here. If I stay here, it's going to kick on quick. So I'm just going to let it slide out for now. Guys, I'm on my knees. I'm posting on my head. I'm turning the face to hip. Guys, this top shin is behind the back of the head. You keep his head down. Don't jump yet. I want to keep his head down. So this shin stays behind the back of the head. This hand is going to post on his leg because he is going to try to helicopter over me. So I want to keep this away. I should be able to finish it here. But if he starts to go over, I want to catch it from the knee. And then I'll bring him over. Bring my hips up, step back over, and this is done. Keep the knee so he can't run. I think that's enough, right?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Cool.